Full print wraps are often high profit installs for wrap shops and can help brand a business, making it a win-win for both parties involved. Yet, the reality is, full print wraps often do not last as long as both the client or wrap shop expects, particularly on the horizontals like the roof and hood. A variety of factors attribute to this. Often, full print commercial wraps break down quicker in high UV and pollution areas. Another reason is poor maintenance, as owners of full print wraps will not regularly use dedicated aftercare products, not wash the vehicle regularly, or apply wax from car washes, which burns the lamination and removes the protective agents in the wrap film. To make the wraps last longer, wrap shops are using more expensive films that have polyurethane, but even these wrap films can break down prematurely if not taken care of properly. This can be both frustrating for clients and wrap shops. But this doesn't have to be the case, and it's a very straightforward solution that involves applying one coat of Ceramic Pro PPF and vinyl base coat. Often, when people think of applying ceramic coating, it involves a multi-layered process, and it being primarily for color change wraps. But in this video, you'll see a straightforward 15-minute process that will permanently protect and extend the life of the wrap that can increase profits and ensure happy clients. Essentially, it's Suntan Lotion for wraps. When a full print wrap has been completed, be sure to wipe down the entire wrap with a degreaser. This will remove any handprints or soapy residue from using wet buffers during the install. Wearing rubber gloves and an organic respirator if working in a poorly ventilated workspace, apply 20 to 25 drops evenly onto a blue applicator. Once fully loaded, fold the sponge onto itself to spread it out, and working in a section, in this case half the hood, make a 360-degree loop on the outside, then wipe in overlapping vertical strokes from top to bottom. Be sure to get even coverage over 100% of the area. Once the vertical run is finished on that section, it is very important to make a crosshatch wipe down and repeat the same overlapping strokes but now horizontally. This will ensure full coverage into the lamination layer and avoid any low points. Work at an even steady pace, and once this section is covered, be sure to reload the sponge with roughly 5 to 10 drops and repeat the same process on the other half of the hood. While the second half is being applied, a second installer can now focus on the first half. This should be soon after the base coat has been applied to ensure it doesn't harden. Using 2 absorbent microfiber towels and wearing rubber gloves, one towel makes the initial wipe, and the second buffers the top layer to a high even sheen. By working together, the applicator and the finisher, it means high workflow and profits. When working on the passenger and driver sides, be sure to see the vehicle in sections and work in small enough areas to apply the base coat, and then follow with a microfiber towel wipe down in a timely manner. Keep in mind that the base coat can be applied to chrome, which ensures that they stay clean and vibrant like the full print digital wrap. With experience, applying the base coat and wiping it down can become a steady rhythm that has high quality while involving a straightforward process that is much more like wiping a car down with standard aftercare products than detailing it. Also, the Ceramic Pro base coat can be applied to rubber, which can make them look brand new and keep them from fading prematurely. Also, the applicator can work ahead of the finisher, and this is a good thing. While the remaining sections on the body get wiped down, the applicator can switch Ceramic Pro products. Using the same blue sponge, but this time the other side, which hasn't been used, it can be loaded up with Ceramic Pro Rain, which is for windows. Be sure to set up the right platforms to get safe access to the front windshield, and be sure that the window has been properly cleaned and degreased. The loading of the sponge with Rain is the same as the base coat, which is 20 to 25 drops and a fold. Working on a manageable section, do a 360-degree loop around the window. Be sure to keep the sponge on the glass only. It is very important not to apply the Rain in a crosshatch method, but horizontal only. Overlap the strokes roughly half the width of the blue applicator. Also, the Rain takes longer to set up than the base coat on the wrap film, which gives the finisher time to complete the body, so there is not as big of a time factor. Be sure to overlap the coverage on the halfway point of the windshield to ensure that there is no gap. With the windshield complete and setting up, the side windows can be applied. It doesn't matter which side to start first, passenger or driver side, but be sure to reload for each one. Do a 360-degree wipe around the outside edge, then horizontal strokes in the center. Most often, only the driver and passenger side windows are applied, but the back windows can as well. If this is the case, be sure to charge extra for the back windows, as this is more product and time spent. Though it does take longer for the Ceramic Pro Rain to set up on the windows than the base layer on the wrap vinyl, have good communication with the finisher so they wipe down in the right sequence. Getting the wrong sequence can mean one section sets up too soon before buffing, which can mean an uneven finish. The wipe down process of the Ceramic Pro Rain on windows is slightly different as well than when wiping down the base layer. In this case, is using one absorbent microfiber towel on the first wipe down, being sure to get both sections on the front windshield first. Next, wipe the window down again with a low nap, tight weave microfiber towel. This produces a smooth finish on the high surface energy window. Be sure to wipe down any excess coverage around the window. When done with the application process, a good tip is to be sure to hold the bottle horizontally to note the remaining amount in the bottle. This will tell you if there's time to reorder a new one. When wiping down the windows, be sure to rotate the towel by folding it to ensure that a fresh side is absorbing the excess Ceramic Pro on the window. When done, both the body and windows only need 1 hour to set up if the temperature in the workspace is above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's raining outside, keep the vehicle inside overnight. And lastly, avoid using the windshield wipers for 24 hours. After this, use them as normal. And now for the wrap-up. The process you just saw, PPF and vinyl base coat on the body, and rain on the windows, only took 15 minutes and used between $40 and $60 worth of product. Keep in mind that the gloss lamination has less absorption than matte lamination. More importantly, the Ceramic Pro makes the full print image much more vibrant by enhancing the colors and finish. One train of thought with this process is to build the cost of it into the price of the wrap and give it to the client for free. This can make sense on a lot of levels. The application time and product cost for the wrap shop is a low investment, but the payoff is high. The full print digital wraps look more vibrant, last longer, and are relatively maintenance-free for the client, which makes them happy and they give recommendations to friends and business colleagues. Standard wrap film performs better, so there's low material cost, and since the horizontals are much less prone to crack, the removals can be significantly easier, another profit point. That said, by selling the same benefits to a customer at the beginning during the sales process, it can be a solid upsell with great profit margins. In short, applying Ceramic Pro as a base layer to the body and rain to the windows, even rim and caliper Ceramic Pro products to the wheels, this should be regarded as suntan lotion. If the client goes to the beach and forgets to put suntan lotion on, they get burned. A full print digital wrap is like skin on a car. Ceramic Pro keeps it from getting burned in a similar manner. A win-win for all. For more information on Ceramic Pro base coat for PPF and vinyl and rain, go to ceramicpro.com or check them out on social media. This product overview for Ceramic Pro has been proudly produced by the Rep Institute.